Hey guys, welcome back. We are back with the Miss Marvel watch party. Good afternoon, or morning, or evening, I guess, depending on where you are in the world, since sometimes we're doing some of that international time traveling. Let me get this set up and then we can start. I've had a long night, long day, so I'm a little like, ooh, so I apologize. One, that I'm a little late. Two, that I'm a little bit flustered. Three, that I'm hot and cold at the same time because I also have the air conditioner on, which gets me too cold, but then I'm hot because it's freaking hot today. Ugh. Not a fun combination. Alright, YouTube, work with me here, please and thank you. Cloakshine! Hi, how's it going? Okay, there is a live chat replay. Good, because for whatever reason, sometimes it doesn't do that. I do want to. I did attempt to do that mirror as Captain Waffles had recommended to get the episode actually playing in the background for us. However, my mirrors are huge, and the only detachable mirror I have is so big that it would be ridiculous and impossible to place here. And then there's just so much between here and the television that I don't think anything could have I don't think it could have happened. Have I ever seen Captain Underpants? No. Oh wait, when I was younger, I remember that was like a little book or like a comic book or something. I don't know. I know that when my little brother went to school, because he's about 10 years younger than me, more, technically more, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to age myself. Um, but yeah, I know what it is. I've never seen it or read it or had any inclination to do so. It's that was a few generations after me, so yeah. um, but I'm sure it was funny. I know kids talk about it. My brother, like everyone loved it. My cousins loved it. Now today, guys, we're going to go into Miss Marvel episode 2. Again, I couldn't get the mirror to work for us, so you keep watching it in slow motion. That's interesting. You should. It's really funny. Um, I mean, I'm more into adult, like crass humor. Although to be fair, this is really sweet and really fun. The Miss Marvel show, and I love it, so I might like that. I'll give it a try. I'll definitely give it a try. Uh, but I'm definitely more like if I'm watching cartoons and it's not anime, it's Bob's Burgers or Family Guy or South Park or something usually more adult and crass where they could get away with a lot more stuff. Oh wait. Also, to be fair, I don't know that this counts, but I like Steven Universe. I love that show. I think that's very fun, and I like regular show. Um, yeah, like usually I'm not into like PG shows just because they're very childish, but I do like again Steven Universe, and I like regular show. Me and my one of my best friends used to watch it all the time. Um, there's another show that I feel like was a PG show or like a cartoon show that I watched that I actually got into, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I did like Adventure Time when it came out, but I did watch the original of it. So like, yeah, that goes. That's neither here nor there. So let's check out episode 2 of Miss Marvel on Disney Plus. It is called Crushed. If you do not have Disney Plus, I'm working with them with their affiliate team because I was trying to get this on screen and also try to get you guys a subscription so you can watch it as well. So bear with me, keep it in mind, and if you subscribe, ring the bell so that you're aware when I do get across that affiliate marketing and I can get you guys some Disney Plus. But for now, let's start episode 2 because it's waiting. It's called Crushed. I'm trying to think of PG shows I've watched. Sky! Have you ever heard of Zack Heroes? No. Also, this is Princess Darkness. Oh, hey, Sky! You're on a new. Oh, I remember! Okay, the episode is opening up with previously on. Because I can't do the mirror thing, let me try something else. Hi, Princess Darkness. I hope you're doing well. I see you're in your alt, which is A-okay. Let me see. Can you see the TV? No, oh, that's my face. Can you see the TV? Zooms into mouth. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, I feel like the screen is too small. Yeah, that's just not a thing. It's not a thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to figure out how we can do this. No, I changed my name for one of my RP comments. RP comments. Oh, this is your main. Okay, awesome, cool. I don't know what RP comments is. But I watch Drag Race, so I automatically think RuPaul, but I'm sure that's not what you're talking about. um, but it's a okay. This is super cool. I like Sky. I like Princess Darkness. They're cool. They're both cool names. All right, let's start this out. I can't mirror this for you guys, but I'll tell you. So spoilers ahead because I will be talking about the episode. Ooh, I'm excited. I actually enjoy this show. I've been having an hour. Was the first episode an hour? Oh, the fact that they crashed the car. Oh snap! Hi, Princess Darkness. I see. That's funny. Can you guys? I know you guys can't see it, but if you could hear it, that'd be awesome. They're literally doing a recap of the previous episode. It's like Steven Universe, cause with superheroes. No, I haven't checked it out. I only watched Steven Universe because I have a little cousin who watches it, and my older cousin, her mom, watched it with her, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like I love this show." And then I watched it with them, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's actually super cool. I like it." Charlie Nix, welcome. Hi to you as well. And if I pronounce it wrong, I do apologize. Feel free to correct me for anything in the comments. But again, I did like Steven Universe. I thought it was very fun. I liked the concept with the jewels. But, excuse me, I'm into stones and crystals and jewels, and so it made a lot of sense that I would like that show. I'm also into a lot of lore. This looks very crisp. This episode, was it this crisp last episode? I mean, that was a very smooth intro. Like the Marvel logo when it came in was very smooth. Hey! Hey! They got some good music up in the show. But I gotta be careful. Last time I got copyrighted for the good music they have in the show. I gotta watch it. I had to mute out that weekend song. I can't stand the weekend. I am Charlotte, a Dark Phoenix variant. Also, a Demon Slaver? Holy crap. First off, I love Dark Phoenix. Second off, I just zoomed in and I love your profile picture. That's freaking awesome. I got something for you. Charlenix. Hold on. Bam, bam, boy. I would have changed it if I could. Alright, sorry. Let me stop. Look. I have your variant here. And I love Marvel so much. They're so kind. They're so kind. Marvel is so kind and so sweet. Look, Chris Claremont has signed it. Yay. Oh wait! They're talking about her from the pageant from the show. Cloakshine. Oh Sky, please shut up, Zach Hero. Rick and Morty is. Oh my god, I love Rick and Morty. I love Rick and Morty because I feel that Rick and Morty. I'm sorry, I'm rewinding a little bit because I missed some parts. Because as per usual, here I am chatting. Disney, what the hell? They really need to work on their user interface. It drives me crazy. And I feel like she came into school with more confidence, which I love. I feel like she's feeling her hero self. Sorry, back in here. Love Rick and Morty. Love what they're doing. Love the show. So clever. So confident. So smart. Uses real science, real math sometimes. Uses obviously fiction most of the time. But I love it. I think it's very great. I feel as though Rick and Morty, arguably they're all really good for their own story arcs. But Rick and Morty, I feel like, picked up the torch that I don't want to say Futurama dropped because they never dropped it. What happened with Futurama is the network, right? The network took the torch from Futurama. So I really enjoy Rick and Morty. I feel like they picked up the torch from Futurama and they've been able to expand upon it because Rick and Morty is less censored. They're a lot more vulgar, which does lead to more crass jokes, but it also allows for more adult storylines. Um, Again, not that Futurama didn't have adult storylines, but Rick and Morty is able to just go all out. But I'm also really excited because Futurama is coming back. It's coming back next year on Hulu, and that's something that I am super excited for because I absolutely love Futurama, and I love futuristic shows and tech shows and shows that use real intelligence, real humor, real math equations. Like I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. All for it. I love it. I'm here for every second of it. All right, let's get back into the show. Ow, my ear hurts. Oh, oh, oh. I like.
Let me tell you for years, my name is pronounced Kamala.
Oh, I love it. I love this confidence she has right now. The gym teacher came in. He said, "Hey, Camila." She's like, "No, no, no, bruh. Let me tell you. I wanted to tell you for a while. It's pronounced Kamala. Okay, get your life right." And these two girls that are standing in front of her locker, she better get up. She better get them out of the way. I wish I could show y'all. Freaking Disney.
Yep. You know what I love about AirPods? That you don't actually have to stand this close to each other.
Oh,
Love you guys. I'm rooting for you. Favorite couple. Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, so sorry.
I love that she came at them for being in front of her locker. And she still had her little moment where he like bumped into her. She's still like flustered.
So you didn't see anything? I tried to shrink and fly and talk to ants and none of it worked.
What makes you think you have Ant-Man powers?
Because we're both charming and we look a lot younger than we are. I mean, everybody said that I shouldn't be live streaming it, but I
Stop.
wanted to live in the moment.
Marvel was very clever for this.
Sorry, I need to see it. Because the videos you sent me were just flashes of pink light and I didn't see anything.
Bruno,
I tried to shrink and
Bruno asked her about the videos and about her powers because she sent him a video and it was just lights and streaks. And she said she tried to shrink and she tried to fly and she tried to talk to ants
fly and talk to ants
and none of it worked.
What makes you think you have Ant-Man powers?
And he asked what makes you think you have Ant-Man powers. I think that Disney, Marvel, did a really good job with that because they changed Kamala's powers from in beginning and in Smalling because she could turn small to these new cosmic light powers to kind of match the Marvel, like Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, or not Miss, yeah, Captain Marvel and yes, you guys know, but for the Marvels movie, but her powers are similar to both Mr. Fantastic and Ant-Man as far as what she can do. So the fact that they used Ant-Man's powers and that she explained it, she doesn't have those powers. Very, very clever, Marvel. Shit, that was loud. I'm wearing headphones and they just broke my ears. Wait, what was loud? The show? Hi, Rox. I'm sorry. Was it the show? Was it me screaming? I can put the my volume down a little bit.
we're both charming and we look
I
a lot
do
younger than we
apologize,
are.
Rox. I don't mean to hurt your ears.
I mean, everybody said that I shouldn't be live streaming it, but I really just wanted to live in the moment, you know? I heard Zoe's follower count like quadrupled this week.
0 point powers. I believe that is where they come from. I like this.
She knew that like I could be the one to handle it. That I was wearing during
Oh, the ads. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, YouTube has an issue regulating volume from commercial to video. I've noticed that.
Somebody's famous. I mean, it all happened so
Wait, 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 wait. What just happened?
pictures and then
Sorry, y'all. I'm like really in this episode.
theater after lunch. Somebody's famous.
Rachel, profile picture out of 10. I mean, again, as you saw from the book I just showed you, I love Jean and I love the Phoenix, so I'm gonna give it a 10.
Theater
After lunch.
Somebody's famous. I mean, it all happened so fast.
superhero catastrophe, and she's sitting there bragging about being saved by the budget Captain Marvel.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Someone
so
finally
what-
said it.
Zoe, dude, she just.
Oh my god, what a good save.
Well,
What a good save.
Nightlight.
I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a simp. Usually,
It was all just so life changing, which is why I'm gonna have a party on Friday. You know, to celebrate the fragility of life.
I want to, Cloakshine said pretty sure he simped for Wanda.
She's.
I want to say this.
Yeah, we're just
First of all, I don't simp for nobody. No, I'm kidding. I love Wanda. I love Jean. I think that Elizabeth Olsen has taken what Wanda is and truly portrayed it on the big screen, and I love that. And because of that, I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with how Elizabeth Olsen plays Scarlet Witch. I love it. I love it. I love Jean, Phoenix, Jean. I love Phoenix, good Phoenix, Jean Grey, dark Phoenix, Jean Grey, white Phoenix of the Crown, Jean Grey, regular Jean Grey as Marvel Girl, regular Jean Grey just as Jean Grey. Love her. I think she's one of the most iconic characters to have existed in a lot of crap. Like, not just Marvel, but like the whole creation of fiction. I love Jean Grey. I love her character. I love her abilities. I don't like how she gets portrayed on TV and movies. So I loved Femke Jensen's Jean Grey. Sophie was okay. Like, I don't know. They don't give her enough credit. They never play her storyline right. They don't do it. They didn't play Wanda's storyline right, obviously, right? She's Pietro's still her twin, but she doesn't have the proper parents. She doesn't have the proper origin story. There's no Magneto involved, even though we're already seeing in her costume that somehow, somewhere, Magneto is involved, right? But the way they portray Wanda, the way Elizabeth Olsen portrays Wanda, and the way that they bring this comic character to life is perfection. They did it better than Jean. But now that Marvel has the X-Men back, we might get a perfect Jean. In which case, bye Wanda. All right, yes, we're so not going to that party.
so not going
Sorry.
to that party.
In here.
You're the new senior, right? Comrade.
So,
Well, I'm having a party on Friday. You should come.
so I love that Miss Marvel, Kamala, got her powers, saved Homegirl's life, but the Homegirl who got saved got the fame. The one who got hit by the hammer got the fame. Go figure.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. I'll DM you the details.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his name? Cameron? Hold on, I have to. I always do this when they do things like this, right? Kamala, Iman is cool and young,
Party on Friday. You should come.
and hence she plays a young character. But this Cameron dude, they definitely got an adult to play him,
Thank you.
which is fine. Like, they do it in all TV shows, but it's so funny because you see like his 5 o'clock shadow, but he's supposed to be in high school. Hold on, let me see.
What? I really don't want to go to Zoe's.
It'll be fun.
Hold on. Who is the actor? Because I'm telling you, he's grown. He has a whole 5 o'clock shadow.
How does
Hold
it
on.
feel?
An idea come to life.
Rish Shah.
So guess
I hate when I
it's
can't
not
find info on an actor.
Ew, maybe I should have tried harder in gym.
Ah!
Saved you.
Because you almost killed me first.
Yep, he's 27. Oh my god! First off, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Second off, that makes me feel so old. He was born in the 90s. In the 90s. And he's already 27. And it just makes me realize, God, I was born in the 80s. So it's like, oh, or imagine Dark Phoenix is played by Elizabeth. Um, no,
What?
no. Cloak Shine. I think I think Elizabeth Olsen would do a good job, for sure. I just she fits Wanda more than she fits Jean. Jean is like visually like with that like weird like not weird but like that super thin jawline like Femke Jensen embodied in my opinion Jean Grey the way that Jean should be embodied, and I love that. I do. um Not that Elizabeth Olsen couldn't play Jean, but she's so perfect for Wanda. I don't feel like she would hit with Jean. Jermaine! Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Jermaine, not much so far because I can't actually mirror the TV and I can't bring in my mirror in here because there's just no space because it's too big. I'm literally just watching and we're listening and we're talking about shows. I'm only 5 minutes into the episode. I literally just watched the episode a few minutes ago. That's awesome. Well, welcome into the chat. Let me actually continue because I am missing everything as I talk about the incredible Jean Grey and the incredible Wanda Maximoff. I will say this. I will say this. I will say this. Spoiler. I'm going to say this. This is a spoiler for Multiverse of Madness. And if you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus in a few days. I don't like. I hope Requiem is the villain for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And I want Ruby Tuesday in it too. We're gonna see. I think that I think we have to wait to see the outcome and the events of Thor: Love and Thunder before we can start guesstimating what Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is gonna be. It was so good. Okay, Jermaine, I'm excited. I just want to say this before we jump back into the episode. Love WandaVision. Love Multiverse of Madness. I hate that they edited Multiverse of Madness down from 3 hours to 2 hours. It drives me crazy. The setup that we've had with WandaVision for the reverse House of M, and people call me crazy. Some people have seen my leak video. It is very much accurate, as you will learn more and more as Marvel releases deleted scenes on DVD of certain products. But what really got me about WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness is that WandaVision set up a reverse House of M. Multiverse of Madness gave us a glimpse at mutants and Wanda's costume evolution. Wanda's costume evolution has been getting closer and closer to the color scheme that she shares with her father, down to the part where her crown had an engraved M in WandaVision, and I even believe it had it in Multiverse of Madness. And they didn't use the opportunity for Wanda to meet Magneto, because what she needed to do was to meet her father. That should have been part of her resolving everything, meeting her actual father, and then reversing the House of M that has caused the Marvel Cinematic Universe to have no mutants. Charlenix, want to know how I became the Dark Phoenix? Sure thing. Feel free to let me know right in the chat. I'm going to press play. Because I keep missing the episode, and the episode's already an hour long this time.
Wow.
Was it an hour last time and I just didn't notice? Because that's very possible.
How does it feel?
An idea come to life.
The M's are the villains of the MCU.
So I guess super strength is not a part of the equation.
Maybe I should have tried harder in gym.
So she can't pick up the hand when it's too big. That's funny. She was literally she embiggened her. Well, she's not using embiggening powers in here, but she made her hand bigger, and it like the crystal dropped, and she couldn't pick it up. Let me know when you've watched it in its entirety, so I can give you a full review. I literally typed a review left out. That's so funny. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, no super strength. All I got is this.
Wait. Did she try to like do like a super jump or something? Oh, she's trying to do push-ups. She's so cute.
Okay,
No, she's trying to figure out her powers. Carnage tried to burn me alive for not being his girlfriend, but then I became the Dark Phoenix and burned Carnage into ash. That's actually hilarious.
It looks like your power isn't coming from the bank.
Oh. Oh, I love that. Well, because she inherited. Yeah. Oh. She just, she just smacked the crap out of Bruno with her light powers. Wham! Wait, hold on. Maybe I figured a little loophole. Maybe I figured a little loophole. Hold on. I may have found how to show you. Wait. Wait. Jesus, my TV is fucking huge. Alright, hold on. I can show you guys. This is her hitting Bruno with the freaking light crystal. Hold on. Look. Smacked him right in the face with it. Oh, that's great. Hold on, wait, one more. Wait. She's so cute. Oh, you just finished watching Kenobi? Awesome. I for some reason ship Bruno and Kamala. Oh, they are just so wholesome and cute. They are super wholesome and cute, and I love it. I love it. Sorry, I'm going back a little bit again, because yeah.
I didn't say any of that. Bruno.
I.
Is this something I read?
It's hard to read.
Sorry, she just busted her ass. That should look like it hurt. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted because of this song.
Okay. Well, let's focus on what we know.
Excuse me.
Light comes out of you and it hardens.
Huh? Hi-yo.
Let's call it
Hard light.
Groundbreaking.
Girl. Oh, wait, crap. Alright, right now she's testing her powers, and they're like on a roof, and she's stepping on it, even though it's unstable, girl. Do you think that's the option for you? The face hit made me laugh. Right? It was so, it's actually really funny. Actually, let me show you, I can show you guys this, because I'm blown away. I'm blown away by the audacity of her trying this, even though she has not come fully into her powers. She don't love herself.
Okay. Well, let's focus
Hold
on
on.
what we know. Light comes out of you and it hardens.
Let's call it hard light.
Call it hard light.
Groundbreaking.
Look at this, she's on the roof. Girl. Por pendeja. Sigue jodiendo. Hold on. Because I'm going to show you guys. You know I'm going to show you guys. I can't. I hate that I can't share this with you guys the way I want to, so I'm definitely going to find a way. Look. If she really tries it on the roof, bro. Look. She really up there. She ain't have her power. She's not stable. She ain't stable enough for this shit. Look at her. Mess. That's what you get for being a mess, girl. Sorry. Jermaine, but Aridane is still the best ship. Moon Knight was the best action series, and Miss Marvel is the best funny series. Yes. Hard Light is the perfect name for Kamala's powers. It's so funny. I like it. Just let me go. Oh. I'm mad Marvel just did that to us. When she was holding it is a 0-point powers, I believe. She is, I love it. She was holding on to his hand on the ledge of this roof, and she's like, "You have to let me go." And I'm here shocked, like, "Girl, you don't have your powers fully, realized yet." Why does girl fall down? The floor was right there. I'm pissed. So While I'm watching it, without spoiling too much, Jermaine, how do you feel? Do you like that they changed her powers into this? I find it weird. I don't hate it. I just find it so weird. Like I kind of get why, but like they really changed her powers a lot.
Always the same two that are late.
I,
Chaka in and a pay the dollar. Psyche warrior.
she said I'm not even late, and I'm on this.
Baby, calm down.
Oh my god, I don't know what they're doing, but I can relate to moments like this, especially when I lived in New York, and you have to. Oh, it's because they're going for prayer. Okay, that makes sense.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Jermaine, I haven't really read the comics for Miss Marvel. Doesn't really bother me. I think her powers are really cool, and they give a cool aspect. Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be awesome that she could match with the other Marvels, so the Marvels will make more sense. The show is so good for me because I relate to it so much. Well, that's awesome, and I love that. That's I think that Marvel, they've always focused on inclusivity. They've always focused on, equality and making everyone feel represented, which is why the X Men are such a big deal politically. So I love that. I love that you're getting that feeling with this. Princess Darkness. I really want to make a Darth Padme episode, but now I want to do what if Dark Phoenix was Charlotte from Fortnite. That's funny. Wait, is that Charlotte? Is the Charlinix is Charlotte from Fortnite? You know, I'm a total noob with the game, so I don't know. I didn't know that the characters had names. Um, that being said, Princess Darkness. I think if it's possible, if you'd even want to, you should have out. You should have either Siri or if you have an Android, whatever the Android version of Siri is, read out your stories after you type them. I think and add a little bit of background music. You can get free background music from YouTube. That'll add some oomph for sure. But I love it. Your stories are really fun.
Prophet.
Pathetic kid. It's hideous. Tag it hashtag Mosslight. Hashtag Dean.
I was gonna say, are they really on their phones in the mosque? Like they don't give. Really? Are you kidding me?
Insta.
Like you're gonna go pray and like you're gonna Instagram your pray. Oh, look at me! Like what? Yeah, I am from Fortnite. Welcome. I started playing Fortnite a few days ago. It's actually really fun.
Together.
You can't just stick up a poster for every piece of plaster that falls.
Sisters, no talking during the lecture, please.
Sorry, shake up the light. You know, it's really hard to concentrate when we can barely see you.
Sister
One
Joanna,
moment, please,
how glad I
guys.
am that you've joined us today.
I'm going to mute
Put
this real
children
quick.
aside and
Sorry about that,
thank you,
guys.
Sister Kamala, for reminding us that it is important to share your voice, though perhaps except during my lecture. Oh, and another reminder, nominations are still open for the Mosque Board election.
My God, Max, you should totally
Jermaine said, "I love how the episode just has so much chaos in it, but it's still funny and cool." Yeah. Jermaine, cover your ears. If I would cover my ears if I were you. Hmm. Wait, wait, wait. What did she say to her? Hmm.
Are you crazy?
But wait, what did Kamala say that made her ask if she's crazy?
Oh,
Oh.
and another reminder, nominations are still open for the Mosque Board election.
My God, Max, you should totally
Oh.
Do I look like a 9-year-old man to you? Sometimes. Stuff just made me you.
Kamala's such a jerk. have you not heard of Aridente, for crying out loud?
That is the 22nd pair of shoes that have been stolen, and the uncles don't even care.
I haven't watched Multiverse of Madness. Don't spoil it for me. Sorry, guys. I read the chat out loud.
Wait, no, actually, because Uncle Rashida's running. And clearly everyone loves him.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Rashid's got nothing on you, baby. Okay, you're the change. The change is here. The change is her, everyone.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe we'll run. Yeah. You're gonna be my campaign manager.
What?
I can help it. Oh, hi. Thank you.
But to be fair, I don't know that Aridene thing has to do with Multiverse of Madness. But if you're talking to me, Jermaine, I will definitely not spoil it. Darkness, just do that in the cubed movie we have been planning for Flipped. Ooh. Oh, wait. Her parents. I love her parents. Hold on. Wait. What time is it? It's 3:55. Okay. Guys, I have yet to. I mean, I'm gonna finish the whole episode. Don't worry. But I have yet to get on the treadmill today, and I need to do that. So I have to watch my time and actually watch this episode. I have to get on the treadmill,
Everyone loves him.
and then we're gonna do another Resident Evil live. I am gonna play Fortnite like 1 or 2 rounds though before I do the Resident Evil.
The change is her, everyone.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe we'll run. Yeah. You're gonna be my campaign manager.
What?
Kamala's gonna be her campaign manager. That's fun.
Hi. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Twitter is blowing me up.
I'm really sorry that's leaking out.
Mama, I know that you are growing up, but I need you to stay safe. That's all that matters.
I know. Also, I know this is the worst possible time.
Bro, what? Nobody fucking cares. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm really getting into these arguments with people over Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Beyonce, Blue Ivy. Like, yeah, I have an opinion, but you don't have to continue arguing your point. These people don't pay our fucking bills. Who cares what Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are doing? We saw the trial. It happened. It's over. My God. Oh, if I get another fucking tweet like that. No sweet Summer Jermaine language. Oh, sorry. I don't know if there's like, youths here, but I am an adult, and this is an adult channel, and I do drop all of the cursey words. Especially when I'm not playing, like, Fortnite's a little more cartoony, so I know kids might come over, so I try to censor myself. Other than that, no. I'm too old. And I get so angry, especially when I get angry. Like, I can't. Because people are so... Ugh.
But this time, you see that you come back through the door.
Language... Captain America... Oh! And I heard it in his voice now, once I read it like that.
Welcome to the party.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Jermaine's, I don't even care about the trials. Like, I cared about the trial. I think it's so important. But, like...
Nah, it's just orange juice.
Okay. Some guy... Oh, what did they give her? Some guy is suing Johnny now because Johnny punched him twice 2 years ago. And I'm like, in my mind, all I said was like, bro, like 5 years ago he punched you twice. I gotta knock him out. Like, what? When I don't like, all right, boom, fired. And they're like, oh, but you don't defend when Amber hits it. I don't care. I don't care what Amber... The reason that Amber is wrong is because she lied and perjured herself and lied back to back and walked back all of her stories. Not because they weren't both they're both toxic. I think we can all accept that. But Amber Heard perjured herself on Stan. You can't undo that. Whew. All right, yes. Let me not go on this tangent. Back to Miss Marvel. I think they gave Kamala alcohol, and she's not having it.
Miguel's hovering.
What's up?
Oh.
What's up?
Is there alcohol in that?
He just gave her a screwdriver. Or she only had a sip of the screwdriver. She ain't gonna.
You can't.
Every liar is toxic. Amen. Like as long as the trials aren't affecting me and anybody else in my family, it'll be okay. Amen. Amen. Wait, what's this dude doing? What is this dude doing? First of all, they gave Kamala a sip of a screwdriver. She can't. She can't. She took a sip of a screwdriver. For anyone who doesn't know, is vodka and orange juice. Beautiful drink. She couldn't handle it. It's so cute. She said, "Am I drunk, sis? You took a sip." Homie is jumping from this. Hold on. Let me see if I can capture this for y'all. Ay, coño. Did he make it? Oh, yeah, he made it. Okay, I'm going to have comments and opinions about this.
It's okay. You really belly flopped back there, man. That had to hurt. I don't think so. Pretty thin to think. I'm Kamala.
Got you. Kamala. I'm Kamala. I'm Kamala.
Cops! Everyone's together!
They're gonna kill me.
Okay. So clearly, hold on. I cried when he jumped off that roof because I was so scared. Yeah, I was like, wait, bro, are you really gonna do that? He did a whole flip. I was like, bro, wait. But I have a bit of a problem. Alright, he was born in 1995. His nationality is British, he's Indian. He is 27 years old. And in this, he's playing a high schooler. His usual roles are from 25 to 35. I don't know how I feel about this because this show has... It did a good job in casting Miss Marvel because she is like the proper age. Isn't she like... Oh no, she's 19. Oh, I didn't know she was an adult. Oh! I don't give a shit anymore. Hold on. Kamala's new crush is so goddamn hot I can't handle it. Like all the girls' fans are gonna be screaming. I'm already screaming. And that's why I was concerned. Because I was looking, I was like, ooh, okay, hold on. Especially when he jumped into the water. I'm like, no. Which is why I looked up the age, 27. I was like, that makes sense because you have the 5 o'clock shadow, right? I didn't like that they have Kamala flirting with him because the actor's 27. And even though it's a show, there should not be a minor flirting with an adult. If that makes sense. That's weird to me. But I didn't know that Iman is 19, so she's an adult. I'm here literally thinking she's 16. You know how, what's her name? Hold on. Because I hate that I can't ever remember America Chavez, like her actress name. Shottle Gomez? Right? Isn't she a kid? Isn't she actually a kid? Hold on. Yeah. All right. So Shadow Gomez is 16, right? She's a little kid. So she's a little kid and she plays America Chavez as a 16-year-old. So a 16-year-old plays a 16-year-old. So I figured Jermaine, hold on. I agree. Well, but hold on. America or Shadow being 16, playing America who's 16, I assume Marvel's trying to get these age-appropriate characters for their roles. So when Kamala Khan came in and she's like in high school, I assumed, and when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, I assumed that Iman was 16 or 15 or whatever age Kamala is in this show. And so when I saw Shah was actually playing her love interest, I know Shah is 27 or in that range. No one knows no one knows his exact birth date, but he usually plays characters from 25 to 35, and he says that he's within that age range, right? When I saw a 27-year-old in here, and I saw the scene with Iman. Me thinking Iman was 16, I'm like, oh, red flag. Now that being said, Jermaine, I think 19 and 27 are still questionable because that's quite a gap, right? But at least she's an adult, and I've seen it happen. Like if you're in college, hey, I miss college. If you're in college and you're like a sophomore, or a junior, right, and someone is in graduate school in the same college, they may be in their mid to late 20s while you're in your early 20s, very very late teens, and that happens, right? You're in college, they're in grad school, you're in the same college, you meet, you may not actually know the age difference because you just assume everyone's in college. So yeah, like it is weird, but I can see it, and at least she's an adult. I thought it was a 16-year-old actress and a 27-year-old actor, and they were gonna have them play each other's love interest, and I was going to red flag all of Disney. I was about to, I was ready. I was ready to red flag all of Disney and Marvel and go off. Let me see. Jermaine Grundy's junior vlog channel. I cried for Bruno in this episode. By the end of the show, you should just be with me. He should just be with me instead. I'll take care of him and make sure he succeeds in his dreams because I'm also a tech nerd. So yeah. I love the way you think. Princess Darkness says fails. I don't know what failed, but I did say I went to college and I did not fail that. I ran out of money. College bled me dry as far as money, but I did not fail. I got straight A's. Every time. Every class. All right, let me stop. All right, let me go back a little bit. Wait, is Cameron gonna be the I don't know if they show Cameron's powers in here, so give me 1 second. Jermaine, don't let me know. But if he's who I think he is, hold on. They are. Actually, we technically don't know if they are love interests. We don't know if he's interested in her, but she's definitely interested in him. But that being said, I want to check something real quick. Because they might do it the same in the show, and I just want to see if Disney or Marvel has announced this. Because I'm mad. I'm looking this up, and people are already asking, how old is Cameron? He's old. Everyone sees his 5 o'clock shadow, so they're like, how is he playing a high schooler? I hate when I look up information and and then because the MCU exists and things come out in the MCU content overshadows real information. Like, I don't care what the MCU has to say about these characters. I want what Marvel has to say. Then I can translate the MCU crap. Right. Right. They're not going to use this storyline. Okay. Because I was going to say they should have already met. So her being so taken aback kind of threw me off. But they're going to play it very different in the show. All right, so let's continue.
I'm Kamala. I'm Kamala.
Because in the comic books, they're close already. So them, like, her meeting him is weird.
Your uncle's car is so cool. I love the color.
Thank you.
Bruno's pissed.
You can take for a ride sometime if you want.
Really?
She can't, she failed.
Bruno is pissed.
Backed up into the car.
He is so jealous. It's so funny.
About that.
being a writer of fictional books and being a fan of Marvel for 16 years gives me a little experience with shows, and this one is really good. It is so good. But I kind of agree with you, Jermaine. I'm here. You know how Cloakshine and Princess of Darkness were calling me a simp. I'm here simping for Kamran. I'm like, okay, let me see the actor outside of Marvel when he's playing his actual age. Bruno does deserve so much better though, and it's happening in his face. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed for him. And Kamala is so. Kamala, okay, and I've been in this situation when I was younger. I get it, but Kamala is so oblivious. It's not even fair.
Yeah, I know popular opinion says DDLJ.
Of course.
I like Bodyguard.
Okay, there's a scene where Kamala looked at Kamran and Bruno just stepped in like, all right, enough with the googly eyes. Yo, I love this show. I love this show. It's super cute. It gives me the vibes. It makes me miss home. I hate that I don't live in New York anymore. And that I don't travel back and forth between Jersey and New York. I hate it. I kind of want to move back now. Wait.
In case you ever want a driving lesson.
She's not getting his number in front of Bruno.
Wait.
Bitch.
In case you ever want a driving lesson, here's my number. Give me a text or drop me a call. Whatever you want to do, just make sure I can say yours as well. And yeah. It's great meeting you guys. Miguel, Paul.
I like how they show that oh no, don't do the 10 seconds. Jesus, Disney. Damn it. God, fuck. Sorry, the Disney user interface is so jacked, and it pisses me off every time I have to pause or do anything. All right, I love how they show that Kamala's struggle with balancing her school life and her superhero life. Yes, and it's a little messy, which I love. She's not just figuring it out in one day. I agree. It feels very realistic. It feels very much like balancing your social life with work, or your family life with work. You know, it's so good. Because it's not always perfect.
It's great meeting you guys. Miguel, Paul, Nakia, Ryan. See you later.
Stop. He did not call Bruno Brian. Bruh. The audacity. The fucking audacity.
Brian's mad. Brian's fine.
He knows my name's not Ryan.
No way. What is shit? Oh, I like her. Oh. She's so fun. I'm sorry. I know, Jermaine, you can't see it with me. I'm sorry. I hate that. They were leaving the car, and Kamran gave Kamala his number. He took her phone, put his number in. I've had that actually happen to me before, where someone took my phone and it never panned out. Hate it. But he took her phone, put the number in, and yeah, and when he left, he called Bruno Brian. I was about to punch him for that. Right? I was like, no, I had to go back. I was like, he did not just do that. It reminded me, again, and if you guys don't watch it, you should. I love one of my favorite shows ever in history is RuPaul's Drag Race. And right now they have the All-Star season. It's All-Stars, All Winners. And one of my favorite drag queens, Jinx Monsoon, is in it. And she did Snatch Game. And she played Judy Garland. And she called RuPaul Broom. I fucking lost it. Okay, sorry, let's get back into this. But when Broom, and it just reminded me of Brian. And Bruno was so pissed. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because she's giving me life right now. She's giving me every ounce of life, and I have to. Give me a second. Disney, Disney, please work with me here. Hold on. Yes, girl. Yes. If you've never been home alone and done this and danced like this, we can't talk. This is what being home and alone is all about. I love when you just dance around your whole house. Get it, girl. Get it. Oh,
How was Zoe's house?
it's not her nose
6 minutes
glowing.
on ancient Rome and ancient Greece, but 6 minutes on ancient Persia.
Cover your nose, Kamala.
History written by the oppressors. That's all I'm gonna say.
Amen.
Hello? Hey, Kick, are you feeling alright? Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the light in her nose looks sensitive. I really hope in the next episode Bruno gets his own powers and just immediately. Jermaine, I live for you.
Have a couple of days. Now you can tell me anything, right? Everything's just changing really fast, Max. You feel like you can't keep up? I know it's dumb, but...
Are you kidding? Between the hijab and the girlies, my parents can barely make eye contact with me anymore.
Oh,
How are you making
she's
it?
growing up. That's so cool. I love Nax.
Easy?
Oh my
It's definitely
God.
easy.
I'm sorry.
My whole
Oh,
life
go back, go
I've
back.
either been...
Are you kidding me? Snatched to the gods. Nax boots? Hold on, hold
Girlies,
on.
my parents
Oh.
can barely make eye contact with me anymore.
How are you making it look so easy? Easy?
Look at. Come
It's definitely
on.
not easy. My whole life I've either been
This?
too white for some
These
people,
shoes, though,
or
that Nax has, those are my
it's
life.
very
I need those in my freaking life.
uncomfortable,
Oh my
sucky,
god.
So when I first put this on, I was hoping to shut some people up, but I kind of realized I don't really need to prove anything to anybody. Like when I put this on, I feel like me. Like I have a purpose.
Amen. Hold on, let me pause this so I can.
Probably why I ran for the law.
Hold on. I wonder how she would look if she saw Bruno with his shirt off. Maybe she'll change her mind and finally confess her love for him, but will never happen. So sad. Bruno should have gotten on the roof and done the backflip. Okay, this is like a long. Give me 1 second. I have to go potty. I'll be right back, y'all. I shall return. So, literally, give me 1 second. I'm gonna wait for a moment. Jermaine, it is so sad. Give me a second. I don't know why YouTube's not letting me. Normally I can. Here! Jermaine, you're giving me life in this chat. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm back. Let me just say, coffee goes right through you. All right, we're back in. Nax is actually running for the mosque board, which I'm very proud of. Oh, I love Kamala and Nax's relationship, their little bond.
Driving lesson with Kamran? One. Thank you.
Oh,
Peace.
oh,
All my dreams are coming true.
oh, Kamala and Nax are such. I love their bond. I do feel bad for Bruno.
Sit down. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I also love how the brain just activates random songs in my head
Yeah.
and then I sing them out loud. Yes. Yes, I sing randomly all the time. That's why I love that Kamala being in her house dancing and singing.
Caltech, you got it. You are spending the next semester at Caltech, in the dorms, on the campus,
In the lab.
Sounds expensive.
No, everything is free. It's all paid for.
Bruno's going to Caltech.
Everything. It's
Aww.
amazing.
I don't know what to say.
You say yes.
Right.
Can I think about it?
Okay. Bruno.
Excuse me.
Have you ever seen a movie?
Yes, I've seen a movie.
Yeah. You know that part in the movie where someone comes in to the main character and they say, "You want to be a Jedi?" You want to answer phones.
The counselor is my spirit. I love him. I love him.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's this moment. That is.
I know, I can tell.
You're the lead character. I'm Meryl Streep. And you gotta do it.
Let me tell you something though. I am that counselor. Like that counselor is me. He embodies my energy, everything. I love it. Cause that is something I would say. Like, honey, it's time to go. Stop. They gave Kamala the slow motion moment. She sees it come around. It's so sad that he can't fulfill his because of he's so loyal. He's too loyal.
Hey, hi. I didn't see you at the class.
Yeah.
You good? Yeah, so I was thinking today, we should work on your balance and concentration, right? And I kind of need to talk to you about something.
Oh my god, this is so awkward and embarrassing.
What? What?
No!
Oh,
I did want to ask something though.
really?
Yeah, my mom wants to know if you're coming to eat with us.
See you again?
Yeah, a lesser one. And it'll be really fun. And
Eid.
Moss
Mm.
busy
Mm.
bodies all looking
That just made me think about food.
Yeah.
Kamala is,
Really, okay.
Kamala is me. I have the same energy as her when I'm alone and around people. And I love that. I love her vibe.
Feel like driving?
I love every second of it.
Yeah, seriously.
She's so funny.
Sure.
Yeah. De-stress after school. Best thing you can do. Drive. We taught you to drive, Bowser.
I think I did pretty good, okay?
I think so too. Don't know if anyone else would agree.
But I love how I love how kind and accepting Kamala's family is. Like I oh like I love that they invite Bruno to Eid, and I like how he's okay with it, and I think it's so sweet. Like I'm sure he's not uh you know he's not eating through Ramadan. He's not fasting. So like he doesn't need to go to Eid, but like they're just so inclusive of him that I just love that. I think so good. I love the show. I love the show.
I thought
Love
this
it.
was a safe space.
No.
Right? It's not. And second of all, don't tell me you have a massive crush on keyboards.
My mom's just literally obsessed with him for some
Hey,
reason.
hey. I know what Ami means. And don't worry, I mean, mine's the same. She still has a huge crush on King Rosinio.
Ew.
Concerning,
Very.
right? Yeah, I mean, it must be a generational thing. Because I don't really understand half the things my mom's into.
You and your mom are close.
I also now want to be a superhero and just work with Kamala. Hey,
You're here now.
Jermaine, get backstage. It's like a Hollywood in case and if for anyone who's wondering, I was actually talking to Captain Waffles about this a little bit yesterday because he said I should be on TV, which like filled my whole heart. And you can be. Anyone can be. There is this thing. It's called Backstage. It's $99 a year. Well, it was $99 a year when I was living in New York. I don't know what it costs now, but Backstage allows you to audition. Like it's a list of every Hollywood whatever the hell's happening, um, and you can see and you can go to any audition you want and you could get the part. Some of them are paid parts. Some of them are small. Like if the part is very small, they may not pay, but they'll get you exposure. Like example, I'm sure Law and Order pays every time, but like if you were to get Law and Order and you were just like victim number one, and you came in, you might not get paid, but you get a lot of exposure for being on Law and Order, and then you could get more parts on not Blacklist. What am I thinking? I just said it. Oh my god. Um, Backstage. What I was thinking. My mind's everywhere today. I haven't gotten on the treadmill, so my mind isn't on that focus that the treadmill gives me, that working out gives me. I need to get on that. But yeah, you can join Backstage, and if you join Backstage, you can actually apply for roles and audition for roles throughout all of the United States. You can even send in video roles, and you could be in Marvel, you could be in Disney, you could be in a whole bunch of shows, and you could actually work with Kamala. I really want this show to explain where in the world Bruno's parents are, because I feel it feels like they're just focusing on Kamala, and I get why, but they need to focus on Bruno and the other characters. I agree, and I have this lingering question about Bruno because if I'm not mistaken, he lives above the bodega, and it looked like it was just him. So I don't know if maybe his parents own the bodega, and like they just they own the whole building, and he has his own room. But we'll have to look more into that because they're all in high school, so he doesn't have his own house. Wait, wait, wait,
Why?
wait. I want to know what's happening.
Maybe
Maybe someday.
someday you'll feel like Jersey's your home.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna go back a little bit more. Okay, hold on. They're so cute. Oh, is that her brother? Is that her brother at the window? Oh my god, I'm getting anxiety for Kamala.
Because I don't really understand.
That is her brother.
I didn't. Just wait.
I'm okay. Hold on, wait. Acting isn't really my thing. Okay, I like playing video games and just reacting to my favorite shows. But thanks for the suggestion. Of course, Jermaine. And it's you do whatever you love, whatever brings you passion. Um, you definitely do it and try to monetize it. And as much as I do feel bad for Bruno, I'm hardcore shipping Kamala and Kamran right now. Because their little situation is so cute. And I've been in situations like this and they didn't work out. So like now I want it to work out for Kamala so I can live vicariously through her. Oh, and the way he's holding her, this is so cute. Okay. Amir really showed up.
Kamran, he's our cousin.
You, Mika?
Yeah, yeah. I'm Uncle Chaudhry's nephew. Through marriage.
I mean, yeah, look how big he's gotten. He just like sprouted and
The lies that they just came up with.
Chaudhry is from Pakistan. How come you have a British accent?
Oh, see, that was actually just a bit I was doing. I'm a huge fan of The Great British Bake Off. I love that show. I just binged it, so I was just doing a bit.
Oh, yeah, that was good. You got me.
Nice to meet you, cousin.
Jermaine, Jermaine, you the man. You the man. Because I didn't even think about that. Um. Okay, wait. Because in the, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I haven't really read these in a while, and then as you can see, from all of my books and comic books behind me, I read a crap load of stuff, so everything just kind of gets jumbled in. They are actually related in the comics, or or his mom has something to do with her grandma who gave her the bangle, which is how he gets his powers in the comic book. I don't know if he's gonna have powers in here. Um, so I think it's funny that they're using the cousin storyline to kind of lie for Kamala, because I mean technically, I don't know. We'll see how the show plays out. But Jermaine, really good catch. I didn't even peep that he was touching the bangle. I love that. I love it.
Camera. Okay, we should go.
I think I remember you, man. We're looking at around things on the internet. We called you Haran.com, Ron. We'll call you that from now on. All right, dude.
All right.
Ah,
See you at dinner, Kamala.
Nice to see you. Shall we eat? Because that was exhausting.
that was exhausting.
Like, hey, remember the time you were working with, what was the name?
Hot topic.
Oh, babe.
Oh my god, please tell me you had a goth phase.
It wasn't a goth phase.
Yeah.
I just wore a lot of black.
yeah, there's so much spice.
Like you.
I
Yes.
don't really
The
want-
fact that he worked at Hot Topic is giving me it's giving me life. It's giving me my real life. Sips coffee in a suspicious way to let you know what I know. To let you know that I know something you don't. Ooh. Wait. Oh my god, I need some more. God, I'm so addicted to coffee. You know what? No. If I'm gonna drink more caffeine, I'll make tea.
It wasn't mine.
I have a whole thing of tea. I don't even touch it anymore.
That's why we moved to America, right? So that our children could be anything that they wanted to be.
Aww.
Yeah.
Almost anything.
Did your family live in Karachi?
Karachi for a long time?
No. My family has been in Karachi for generations. Yeah. Muniba's family moved to Karachi only after the partition. Back then there was no Pakistan or Bangladesh. It was all one big country, India. After the British just...
The British left us with a mess.
The British
It
are.
was very hard for many people. And
I
then
can't
there was
spoil.
a
Don't
civil
worry,
war.
don't worry. It's okay. I'll get there. I'm sorry. I just love that they're talking about this, like how the British ruined everything. Not just fucking colonizers ruined our whole world.
It was all one big country, India. After the British just...
The British left us with a mess.
Mm-hmm.
It was very hard for many people. And then there was a civil war.
Every Pakistani family has a partition story, and none of them are good.
Okay, enough.
It's
This
just
is not
like-
about the partition.
It's so disgusting what we've gone through as far as like the human race. Like the colonizers are really disgusting to me. That shit was just so you don't destroy someone else's culture because you think your bullshit culture is right, and it's obviously not. White people don't even wash their legs. Ugh. Sorry, I just saw a whole documentary thing, and then I watched the whole comedy thing, and then I watched Woke, and it was mentioned 3 times about the leg washing thing. It freaked me out.
My father tried to find her, but he was injured and needed a walking stick to get around, so he couldn't really keep up with her. But here's the thing. Nobody knows how that little toddler Sana managed to get back on the train just
Before the train
Pull out the station.
Well, what did Sana say happened? How did she find her father?
Well, Sana always said that she followed a trail of stars.
It's like their family history, and we get more about them. Mm-hmm. I love it.
What happened to Sana's mother?
I love. Sorry. I love that it's culturally relevant. I love that it's just. I have so much love for this show right now. Tanto amor.
What happened to Sana's mother?
Oh, we don't know. She disappeared that night, just like many others did.
The bangle. You cannot spell. Whoa, this scene is super cool. Hold on. Hold on. Did she actually shake the whole table? Sorry, this scene is so cool. I'm gonna get it for us. The bangle is activating.
It's gotta be the evil eye. Allahu
Did you not eat anything? Or did you eat too much?
She's such a mom. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. Look. She said, did you not eat anything or did you eat too much? That's such a mom thing. It's so cute. Hold on. iPhone, what the flip? Okay, look. Love it. This visual right here, love it. Yes. I don't know why, that's just so, yes, and I love it. God, they did such a good job with these visuals. Hold on, I have to go back. Her mom got me. She's so cute. This is such a mom thing.
It's gotta be the evil eye. Allahu
Did you not eat anything? Or did
You
you
eat
eat
too
too
much.
much?
And she's doing. Oh, I want my mom to watch this. She'll have a lot of fun with it.
Nani, hi. Is it okay if you move the phone a little further back? I I'll
Oh.
get on that.
Did you get my gifts? Huh?
Yeah, look, about the bangle.
What about? Which one? What?
The bangle, it does some really weird things, and
Oh, I'm almost near the foreshadowing part. Good to know, Jermaine.
To my mother, Aisha.
the one who disappeared during partition, my great-grandmother, Aisha. So he talked to Amrit about the bangle.
Oh, but no, I've spoken too much already. No, I'm not going to talk about this at all, beta.
Kamala?
Your mother will get very upset.
So this belonged to Aisha, and you really have no idea what happened to her?
No, beta, speak up a bit. My
Kamala?
Nani, please, I have to know.
Heard dad say mango. I love him.
No. Everything's fine.
I love him. I love her dad.
Sorry.
I love her parents. I love this show. It's so good.
Trust me. Even a cover band of Bon Jovi's gonna
Why
hear
is
you
my
go.
computer?
Moreover,
You're not supposed to play me back. I don't want to hear myself.
Why?
Hey, don't question my love for the Captain Kid. If it wasn't for Slippery When Wet, your father and I may never have met.
That was gross. No more, no. I'm done.
Ami,
Hmm?
do you know what happened to our great-grandma, Aisha?
Where did you hear that name?
From Nani. I was talking to her last night, and it kind of came up.
That brought shame on our entire family. I had to move halfway around the world to forget it.
But, like,
Kamala, you would do best to do the same.
I don't know. Told me to focus on telling my own stories.
Not this one.
Ooh.
Please let it go.
Ooh.
Hey, Sonic.
Eid
Mubarak.
Kareem, you look fantastic.
How do you feel about our first dance as husband and wife being to Living on Bread?
Oh, by Bon Jovi?
Yes.
I'd say it's better than You Give Love a Bad Name.
Yes. She loves the New Jersey Prince too.
Very good, let's go.
Oh man, come on, listen, even Tyson and me.
Their family unit is so cute.
Hi, Bruno. You look so great.
Is it not too bright?
I don't understand the question.
It's pretty bright, yeah.
Don't listen to me. It's good. It's okay. It's so good.
I think it's just so lovely.
Oh my god, again. I love that they invited Bruno to eat. I love that they're so open. But I also love that Bruno is actually trying to get with the culture. He's wearing like proper garb. He's really taking it in. I love it.
If you agree to make me the exclusive catering vendor for all Muslim holidays, especially us. Look, I'm the real deal, you know what I mean? Right? The Euro King, not like some wannabe. These guys, endless, just
Put this up in your video.
evil bar, sister.
Hehe.
Alhamdulillah.
You look amazing. No, we don't have time. The entire mosque is here with nothing to do but eat and gossip.
Yes. The Illuminantes, actually, they know everything.
The Illuminantes.
For me to make my case to the board, it's out. Oh, yeah, sorry. For maximum outreach, we need to provide content, yeah? Kamala, you are going to start with the mosque bros, yes?
Come on, the mosque bros never respect the halal gap.
Hey, I mean, at least the pilots boys are easier. Their life is one giant halal gap. After that, we will mobilize the Sunday school teachers to help infiltrate the Instagram. Bruno, your group should be relatively easy. It's the converts.
Technically the reverts.
But to do that, you have to make it past the mini Hanami girls. And last, the ones who know it all and will not let you forget it, the Illuminantes.
I'll tax them.
Alright. Meanwhile, I have to go after my white whale.
Eid Mubarak, uncle.
Oh! Eid Mubarak, Nakia, Eid Mubarak.
to secure your vote for the board.
Oh, well, the thing is, Rashid is also running. He's my best friend.
All the names are so creative.
Kamal is my best friend.
Oh, yeah?
Right now, she's helping me exercise our right as citizens of this great nation to participate in democracy, to dream of building a better future.
Wonderful. Yep.
Wouldn't.
I love the names too, especially because her brother's name is Amir, and that's my nephew's name. I love it.
Come on, this is Kamala and me. Your daughter, basically your other daughter. Women's suffrage, we fought for this. People died for this.
Wait.
You wouldn't kill our dream.
Yep.
Wouldn't rob two young women of that future, would you, Uncle? I mean, come on, this is Kamala and me. Your daughter, basically your other daughter. Women's suffrage, we fought for this. People died for this.
Look at his face.
You wouldn't kill our dreams, would you?
She put him on a tough spot. Ah!
What's for not killing? He's robotic.
Got him.
Yusuf, what are you doing?
Yes, I agree.
How are we today, Miss Zimmer?
Is this about the party? Because it really was not that.
Wait, you're not the Zoe Zimmer.
The only one I know.
What? You have got to be kidding. I'm a big fan.
Wait,
He
really?
gassed her head up.
Everyone in the office is. That video that you made about low-calorie popcorn. That's all we get for the break room.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking you.
Well, I'm so glad you liked it.
And you went to a VenderCon? Oh my gosh. You must have been mobbed by all your fans, no?
No,
You have a good time?
it was so fun. I mean, the costume contest did get canceled, but everybody said that I was a front runner, so.
And then the enhanced individual tried to kill you. Right.
She didn't try to kill me. She saved my life.
I have a feeling that you did this for the likes. Right? Onto something?
Oh, I don't trust
You
this
and your
guy.
bestie made, actually. You know what? Maybe it was your sister? You and that masked woman look pretty identical. White girl, redhead.
We don't look anything alike. She looks nothing like me.
So you do know what she looks like. What else do you know?
Nothing.
Oh no.
I didn't really get a good look at her. I mean, it all happened so fast.
Did she have an accent or anything? Was she Latina? I'm sorry, I'm supposed to say Latinx now.
Mira, coño, don't play with me.
Middle Eastern, perhaps?
Don't play with me and my brown people, okay? Latinx, Middle Eastern, Asian. Jesus, they just care about race. The ones that are interrogating Zoe are called damage control. I'm about to control them.
Temple, community center, and mosque. Just be respectful. The FBI is already surveilling. Let me know that.
Got me. We're starting to get into the nitty gritty, which is a new, very evil name for a government organization. Agreed.
Many people know and probably wish that they hadn't.
Why? What do you mean?
You have a good mother, Kamala. She did not deserve the shame this woman brought to her family.
What kind of shame are we talking here?
My father called her a snake. She put a curse on everything she touched.
Curse.
I heard that she had a secret affair and took off with someone. I heard she had many affairs and she had a secret family.
I heard she killed a man.
Oh, dead.
Happened during partition.
Oh, I love the Illuminantes. They have all the gossip. My little dude is taking a oh my god, oh my god. Shiitake mushrooms. Because you're not supposed to be doing that. Why are you getting out of a window to take a fucking picture? Oh my god. Baby girl, what's 911? They're not gonna get there in time. Run upstairs, go to the window, and grab him. Ay, coño. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, se va a morir este nene. Yes, he's falling. Yes. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Ay, qué jodienda. Come on, Miss Marvel.
Yo, it's nightlife.
No. Stop. Stop. Yo, why did you do this? I'm sorry, homeboy called her nightlight.
Yo, it's nightlife.
I love Kamala. I'm mad he called her a nightlight.
Did someone say ice cream pizza?
I like the flavors. That's really gross. Yeah, we can work with that. Just think of a nice plate or bowl of ice cream pizza.
Ugh, that sounds disgusting. Kamala, you are bold as hell because you have not mastered your power, sis, to be walking out like that. The name Nightlight needs to be changed. Ay, coño. No. Ay, se va a caer. Oh, she booking it now. She don't care. Ay. Ay. Oh my god. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god, I'm actually here freaking out. His favorite food is ice cream on pizza. How? Right. Oh my god, he crapped himself. I don't know if he actually did, but he looked like he did. Girl, get him off of the light thing. Pizza and ice cream. The one mean pizza and ice cream. No. No. Oh. At least it was just his ankle. They better not like say something mean about her because he could have just died, and he only hurt his ankle. Girl? Girl? You better... Yes. No. Huh? Agreed. They are horribly. attacking because they obviously missed.
Kamala, I've been waiting a very long time to meet you.
I'd like you to meet my mom.
Yep. 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 Love the plot twist. Jermaine got to the end. I love the plot twist. That makes a lot of sense. Ties in a little bit more with the comic, even though it's not exact. Yes. 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 Oh, don't. Don't put on some good music like this for me. Mm-mm. Oh. Oh. I want the soundtrack for this shit. So good. Her crush is somehow related to her. Yes. Yes, that's why I said in the that's why I was saying I don't know if they were gonna do it the same, because in the comics they are related, because her mom or his mom has to do with her grandma and the whole thing. Wait, cause I love how they did that at the end. Yes, yes, and I like how it uses her real costume on the floor there. No, there was no post credits this week. Hold on. Really? Since there were no post credits this week, let's go back to the end because love that song, bumping. Um, this is Hassan Rahim and Justin Bibis. I'm getting this song right now. Oh, 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 oh. What are my theories for the next episode? Well, she's definitely gonna untie more of the secrets, in my opinion. Oh my god, I have to potty again. And I have to get on the treadmill. So I'm gonna try to make this recap really, really fast. I love this song, by the way. The song being used at the end of this is Pishe Hut by Hassan Rahim and Justin Bibis featuring Talal Karashi. And it's really, really good, and it's already downloaded to my phone. I'm ready for next week. I feel like she's obviously going to unlock more of her past, more of her history. We're going to learn more about the Bengal. We are probably going to see Kamran's powers, or he's going to start learning about them, even if he doesn't display them. I feel that I don't think that we're gonna get a good look at the exact bad. I'm pretty sure that the government agency is part of the bad guys, but I don't think we're gonna see what the nemesis is just yet. If it's gonna be a thing where like, I don't know, there's so many routes this could take. But hopefully next episode, as she starts learning about her past and learning about what she can do, we get closer towards that original costume, like that real Miss Marvel costume. I'm hoping we start getting that next week, or at least her working towards it. But I'm excited for episode 3. I can't, just because they've changed it, like power wise, and even some of the origin story from the comic books. I can't exactly guesstimate. But I am ready. I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see whether these agents that are for the, what did you say, the damage control. I wonder if they're Skrull or if they're real people, because we know that we have secret invasions coming up, and we know that Nick Fury was already impersonated by these aliens because, as they told Spider-Man, Nick Fury was off planet, and Nick Fury is technically off planet even when the spell happened, so he might remember who Peter Parker is. but that's a whole different story. Um, I don't know. I don't have a concrete theory. I hope that we get Kamran's powers. I know we're gonna get a history on Kamala's bangle, and I'm hoping that she starts forming her costume, her original costume, like the one that she actually wears with the stripe through it, because that would be super cool. And we're already seeing, as you can see behind me in the live stream, her mask is on. I hope we get that mask and everything. I'm ready for it. As far as this episode, I'm sorry, I have to potty. Give me 1 second, and I will finish this up before I get on the treadmill. I'll be right back, y'all. I apologize. Oh, sorry about that. I'm back. So yeah, I don't have any concrete theories. I do have broad general theories about the show and about Kamala's bracelet and bangle, how it's gonna work. Um, uh, we saw the Eternals. We know that there are artifacts, right? We also had the Infinity Gauntlet. Like this could be a cosmic bangle that has been going around for quite some time, even before Kamala's generational lineage passing it down. It could be an artifact left over from the Eternals. It could. She mentioned Thor. It could even be. It could have even been a piece that was in. Wherever Odin had the Tesseract and like all the other things, like the Infinity Gauntlet. It could be. It could be a celestial. I mean, obviously, it's a celestial artifact. So I don't know. There's just so much that could happen with the show that I don't have a concrete theory as of yet for episode 3, except for what I've told you. But this episode was fun. This episode was culturally diverse but culturally accurate. I love that they celebrated Eid. I'm sure, like right now we're in June, um, but they probably, well, they didn't record it with Eid, but they probably had it in mind that it's going to come around this time. And Eid just passed a couple months ago, so I love that they incorporated Eid. I love that. You never know, Jermaine. Yeah, we could be seeing the counterpart to the Infinity Gauntlet, right? I mean, we didn't get the real Infinity Saga. I don't know, it was a total vibe. But we didn't get the full Infinity Saga. We got the MCU version of the Infinity Saga, right? There was so much left out because we didn't have the X-Men yet. We didn't have Fantastic Four yet. We didn't have all of these pieces that are part of Marvel that kind of had to fit into the Infinity Gauntlet, right? That we didn't even get like, a Thanos versus Jean or like any of that. We didn't get some of those pieces. But we got the artifacts. We got the Infinity Gauntlet. We know about the Infinity Stones. We've started learning about cosmic powers and cosmic pieces. So I have a feeling that this bangle is gonna fit into that whole narrative. That being said, again, this episode was so inclusive, so beautiful. I love that they celebrated Eid. I love that they invited Bruno to Eid. I love that he accepts their culture and they accept him, and that he wears the garb and looks fantastic. I just love it. It's inclusive. It's beautiful. It's a vibe. As Jermaine said, it's a freaking vibe. I love what she goes through in school. It's relatable. I don't really remember school like that as in my 30s. But from the highlights that are in my memories, it gives me very much the vibes that Kamala's going through right now. I also noticed that Moon Knight was in the Marvel intro, which is cool. Yeah, Jermaine, I do love that. I love that they add all the pieces into the intro as they kind of come into place. That being said, kind of to tie a bow on this, I love how they played out this episode. I love how she's getting more information about the bangle. But I also love that she got that vision this time about the bangle, and that when she first put it on, she fell into her ancestral realm, because then that ties into Moon Knight, and it ties into Black Panther, and it ties into the afterlife, the ancestral realm, the spiritual plane. It all ties together. How oh god, I can't remember her name right now, but the hippo goddess from Moon Knight, how she said that the vision they had of the afterlife was just their version of the afterlife, right? Kamala saw her version as she saw her ancestors when she put the bangle on. T'Challa saw his version when he went to the afterlife to become the Black Panther. I love how it's all tying together, and all of this will eventually tie together to the gods, and then the cosmic entities and the cosmic abstracts, right? I not to spoil too much of Multiverse of Madness. This was only 5 seconds, and it was shown in the commercials, right? But we got to see the Living Tribunal in Multiverse of Madness, and we know. Hey, Jermaine, I'm trying to tie it all together, right? But we got to see the Living Tribunal in Multiverse of Madness, and we know that Kevin and the Russos said that in Endgame and Infinity Wars there was supposed to be a moment where Doctor Strange and Thanos talk to the Living Tribunal. So we know that the Celestials are there, right? And we know that the Celestials have higher order because the Living Tribunal exists. And if the Living Tribunal exists, there has to be an order to the universe. I think we're seeing all of this come into play. And I really feel that there's going to be a lot of changes coming into the Marvel multiversal universe. We're not in cinematic universe anymore. We're in multiversal universe. I feel that we're going to see a lot of changes coming, and I feel that Kamala, with her bangle, I feel that Moon Knight, and I feel like Black Panther are going to be some of the people that set the order here on Earth. And that command is going to come from the Living Tribunal. And to kind of, jump off and derail a little bit before I end this, because I do have to get on the treadmill, because I'm kind of getting hungry and I haven't run yet, and I want to run before I eat. We don't, we had in the chat earlier, we had Phoenix, we had Charlenix, right? We have no Phoenix in this multiverse, or in this universe. I don't want to say in the multiverse because we don't know about A38. But we have no Phoenix in this MCU. 616 has no Phoenix. That's a problem. I feel like a lot of things are going to start happening on the cosmic level, and Miss Marvel's just the start of it. And I genuinely think that obviously Miss Marvel's leading up to the movie The Marvels, where we're going to have all the Marvels together. I really feel as though the Living Tribunal does not like that there is no Phoenix in this universe, because if there is no Phoenix, that means that there is no entity of rebirth. We have to have death, life, rebirth, eternity. I said death, eternity. What else? What's the other one? We have chaos and Wanda, but there's one more. But we're supposed to have these abstract, these ideologies, these ideas. And Jean Phoenix is the cycle of rebirth, and we need that in the universe. We don't have that. I feel like that's going to enrage the Living Tribunal. I think his face of equity is not going to like that. And I feel that there's going to have to be balance called into the universe. And I feel like somewhere along the lines, Miss Marvel is going to be implicated with this. So is T'Challa. And so is Moon Knight. And I feel that this is going to integrate the coming of the X-Men, the coming of Jean Grey, hence the Phoenix, and then the coming of Rogue. And if we get Rogue, I hate to say this. I know there's so much hate for Carol Danvers and Brie Larson. I love Brie Larson. I love Scott Pilgrim, and I love that she was Envy Adams. But if we get a Rogue, then they're going to kill Captain Marvel. There's going to be there's going to be a lot to go on, because Rogue's going to touch Carol and sap her powers. It's going to be a lot. Jermaine, The director confirmed that Miss Marvel will be in the next Captain Marvel movie, so that's fun. Yeah, yes, Jermaine. The next Captain Marvel movie is just called The Marvels, and it's going to be about all of the Marvels. And I really feel that Kamala is going to take the cosmic the cosmic responsibility of taking care of the galaxy and the cosmos the way Captain Marvel does, because hopefully, by the Miss Marvel's movie, we'll have introduced the X-Men, and Mystique will have taken on Rogue, and Rogue will touch Carol, and Carol will die or go into a coma, and Rogue will get her powers, and then Miss Marvel could take the mantle that Captain Marvel leaves behind when she passes away. That, or not passes away, but goes into a coma. That being said, we don't know for sure that they're going to use all of those stories, but think of this. They've confirmed that X-Men 97 is canon, right? So X-Men 97 is going to be MCU canon when it comes out next year. And X-Men 97 is a direct continuation of X-Men the Animated Series. And X-Men the Animated Series did use the storyline where Rogue, where Carol, where Captain Marvel and Rogue and, Carol, and Rogue got her powers. So that could actually, no, I'm done watching Miss Marvel. I'm actually about to go on a run. But I wanted to finish up what I was saying here. I didn't know it was called that. Thanks for letting me know. You're very welcome, Jermaine. But because X-Men 97 is now canon, or will be canon, to MCU when it's released, and X-Men 97 is a direct continuation of X-Men the Animated Series, the events that happen in X-Men 90, the animated series, are also now going to be canon with the MCU, which is a little iffy. Yes, the episode is over. Will we see Dark Phoenix be in X-Men 97? That's a very good question, Cloakshine. If you remember, in X-Men, because X-Men 97, although it is MCU canon, it is a direct continuation of X-Men animated series. In X-Men animated series, we saw Jean become the Phoenix. We saw the Phoenix become the Dark Phoenix, and we saw the Dark Phoenix regret and Jean willingly lose herself to correct that. The X-Men started the MCU. Essentially, yeah, because they started back in the animated series way back when. So technically the X-Men animated series is the first installment of the MCU. Now that X-Men 97 is canon, it retroactively makes X-Men the animated series canon. Not the X-Men Fox movies. Those are not, I mean, technically they are canon because A38 and like the whole multiverse, but that's not what we're talking about here. The X-Men Fox movies are ugh. They're good on their own, but they're not good X-Men movies if you look at the comic books and, the history. A zombie Dark Phoenix? No, that won't happen. So, that being said, here's what I think. Because we got the Phoenix, the green Phoenix that we know is the good Phoenix, and then we got the Dark Phoenix, and the Dark Phoenix was able to take in emotion, we finally have balance in Jean. So what we might see in X-Men 97 is the true Phoenix. And the true Phoenix is the white Phoenix of the Crown. And the white Phoenix of the Crown is the cycle of rebirth. She, excuse me, she lives on the edge of the cosmos with the other cosmic abstracts, and she helps control the universe. She is a being of such great power that, essentially the one above all would be the only thing that could stop her. So example, if and Spider-Man 2002 was the first MCU multiverse movie. Yes, because those are now part of the multiverse because of Doctor Strange. Dark Phoenix is in Fortnite? That's freaking awesome. I need that. But the White Phoenix of the Crown is the next step in the evolution of the Phoenix. It goes Green Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, White Phoenix of the Crown. And if she reaches White Phoenix of the Crown, there's a lot in store. Like, how powerful is White Phoenix of the Crown, right? Like, if it was White Phoenix versus Wanda, and Wanda was like, what Phoenix? Phoenix would be like, what Chaos? And it would just be like, bye, bitch, right? So that's how powerful White Phoenix Jean Grey is. So who knows? Who knows what X-Men 97 is going to bring in? But we're definitely going to... Yes, she came way before Wanda. Oh, you mean within Fortnite? That's actually really cool. And it makes sense. I mean, if Fortnite is doing if I remember correctly from what you guys have told me, there's a Fortnite X Marvel like a comic book series. If Fortnite is keeping in line more with the comic books than the movies, like the MCU, I love the MCU. Like I love the MCU, but like the MCU is nothing. Like we don't even have all of the characters in the MCU, right? So like we just now Disney was able to get Fox and then get the X-Men and get Fantastic Four and get Spider-Man, right? We don't have all the characters in the MCU. The MCU is not the real Marvel universe. So if Fortnite is using the comic books, which is the real Marvel universe, then yes, it makes so much sense that they had the Dark Phoenix before they had Wanda. Um, Jermaine said Wanda was once in Fortnite. Yes, Cloakshine Chaos. You should start doing roleplay episodes in Fortnite. They are really popular. Cloakshine, I don't know what that is, but I will do research and we'll look into it. And if I like the format, I will definitely test it out and I will try it. I actually have to continue my argument with Epic Games. Someone has stolen my name on Epic Games, and now I can't make a regular account. I'm signed in through PSN, but I can't make a regular account. Epic Games is looking into it for me. And once they fix it, I'll be able to actually get a creator code and like do all of the other things. But I am going to do research, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to do research because it sounds fun. I love role-playing games. I love role-playing. I love acting and, you know, being ridiculous. And so far, I love Fortnite. So yeah, I'll definitely do research. I'll definitely look into it. And we'll see if we can get some of those videos made. And please, when I do make those videos, let me know. Let me know what you think. You know, give me feedback. I've never played. Oh, I have played Fortnite now, but you know, my first time playing Fortnite was 5 days ago, so I'm just getting the hang of it. Jermaine, what's terrible? Wait. What did I just say? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I can't like hear myself. I don't remember what I was just talking about. Oh, about someone stealing my name. Yes, Jermaine. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. I need to run before I eat a big meal. So I'm gonna eat something small, then go on the treadmill. Where's my treadmill button? I have this little thing for my treadmill, and I always lose it. And I'm supposed to use it before I can run. News Pace Pro is my favorite Fortnite channel. Why am I gonna write it down? I have a computer. I can put it in my notes. I will look into them as well. News Pace Pro. Yeah, Jermaine. It registered so late because I go on tangents. I swear, my brain is everywhere. I don't know how I decided to start vlogging because I'm like, blah, 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 blah. But I will look into New Pace Pro. I will do research on the role playing. I will keep you guys updated on what's going on with my Epic account. I will keep talking to Epic and get it fixed. I want to thank you guys, though. I have to go. I have to eat, and then I have to run. I've really got to get on the treadmill because it's already going to be... It's 5 o'clock, and I have not... I haven't ran. And I'm very self-conscious about it. I used to be 328 pounds, and then I went to 150, and then the pandemic happened, and now I'm back up. Like, now I'm not at 300, but, like, yeah, I got to get on the treadmill. If you want, I could voice some of the characters. Oh, that's really cool, Cloakshine. I'll definitely let you know. Although I will say this, I've been known to do some pretty good voices. Like I can do this, and I can do this one, and I can do an old person, and I can do just so many things. But I will definitely keep that in mind, Cloakshine, and I will let you know. I'm gonna look into the role plays though. I want to actually see what they are. And you said News Pace Pro is a part of that. Another Naruto collaboration got revealed. That's cool. I wish... I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this. I wish it was another anime. Like, I like Naruto. I like Naruto. I like the games. I love the Naruto games. I've played a lot of the Naruto games. I didn't care for the anime as much. I felt like Naruto was the Dragon Ball. Like, you know how Dragon Ball is like forever and continuous? I feel like Naruto was the Dragon Ball for another generation. Like, Naruto came out when I was like already an adult, and then it just keeps going, and now there's like Shippuden, like how there's like Dragon Ball Super, like all this stuff. So I just feel like it's just another generation's Dragon Ball, and I was not on that train. But I do have to go. I have to get on a treadmill. I want to thank you guys for being in here. Thank you, Cloakshine, as always, for the love and support. Thank you, Jermaine. You are freaking fantastic. Charlenix, I remember you being in here. Sky, which is also Princess Darkness. All of you guys are awesome. Make sure you do all of the YouTube things. So smash that like and that subscribe and ring the bell so you can know when I go live again. I'm going to get on a treadmill, eat. I'm going to come back with 1 or 2 rounds of Fortnite, and then tonight we'll play some more Resident Evil 2, the remake. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in to Miss Marvel with me. It is incredible, and this episode was magnifique. You guys are freaking awesome, and I will see you next time. Cloakshine, if you mean Naruto is played by a girl, you'd be surprised at how many voices are actually done by female actors, even the male ones. But again, you guys are awesome. I will see you guys next time. I have to run.